Hello everyone, time for some more Telltale Game of Thrones. We're gonna do the next episode. Let's see, what the hell is this one? I wish they said the titles of the episode here instead of just like, oh, a quote. And it's a weird thing because it's not like the White Walker says that. I don't even know if anyone actually in the show said that. Alright, let's just get started. Wow, long loading time. Must be a big previously on.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Let's see if this actually tells us what happened last time.
Because
the last previously on was all from the first episode.
All your plans.
Because we met with Gwyn. Yeah, we met with Gwyn and we heard, oh, one of them's the traitor.
Someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andross.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
Yeah, Cotta, the potato fucker, is a wildling.
Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I
Was
didn't make a
that
mistake
even-
in trusting you.
That was from episode 2. It's weird that they go back multiple episodes. That was also episode 2, I think, right? Or no? Right,
Perhaps
yeah,
we'll
it
remain
was.
allies after all.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
This is also episode 2.
Unfinished
Why are they
business
showing
there.
things from multiple
I don't want
episodes
to talk
back?
about it.
Show us what happened last time.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you'd best choose your words carefully.
Okay, this is where we left off last time. Except then they're going, oh, you picked Malcolm over Beshka. She's gonna be pissed at you. Ooh, the stutter on that one wasn't good.
Learn your lesson and stay down.
And we got back up.
Don't think this is over, Roderick.
The Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at
This
first,
is a long
like a
previously
pig.
on. So yeah, we didn't have a choice. We had to fight Britt. We did not stab him through the chest. We like if we stabbed him through the chest, how would he be on his knees over there? Oh, that was so bad. We hit him in the arm, not the chest. I know, Telltale. Sad bit about this is like this one had HBO money and it still is, you know, Telltale-y. But it's still enjoyable. Like if you like this sort of game, it's enjoyable. Didn't stab him in the chest. Look at that chest wound. We got him in the arm. And I swear we cut off one of his hands too, didn't we? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I'm probably thinking of Tazal. We cut off his hand.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too.
Well, Britt knew. He was there when I killed the person.
See it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die.
We didn't leave him to die.
You
Finn
told
ran
me what
off.
you
We
did
stood
to get
there.
here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers.
Well, you clearly didn't
lose
put
your
enough
head for this
discipline
trouble.
into him.
You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
I swear by all the gods, old and new, this was an accident. I didn't mean for him to die.
didn't mean it.
I was
Murder's in your
defending
blood.
myself.
There's only one thing
This
to
is
be
so
done with you now.
stupid because they
Hey,
need
Frostfinger.
conflict.
I saw what Garred did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind.
Yeah, he was there.
So
Then
this
go on.
this
What
answer
did you
will
see,
depend on how you treated Finn.
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him, just like he said. Garred had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price.
That's a weird thing to
You
say.
two are up to something.
What are you talking about? You've seen Finn fight with
Some
Garred.
deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
Finn's just being a good brother.
I think.
Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garred killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
So what? I should have let him kill
I
me
knew it
so
was
you
a
could kill
mistake to
him?
make you a ranger.
What are you talking
Frostfinger.
about?
What's
Doesn't
to be
make
done
any
with him?
sense because they don't
We're
have the
heading to
right
Custard.
You'll have to find
conflict.
someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
I can't believe
Give us a
self-defense
moment.
isn't an actual defense, and this isn't
And
really
kiss
a
him
trial,
quick and be
but
done with it.
Garred, I know you said you couldn't promise anything, but this... What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garred.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Britt wanted to fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But-
You're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
they killed Mormont.
Godspeed with you,
I was
Garred.
defending myself. Thanks for
We're
nothing,
down
John.
a man, so keep your eyes open.
Down a man.
Well, let's move.
Ugh.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final
So,
say.
my problem with this is that they're doing this to force you to go after the North Grove. Because in the previous episode, what the hell's his name? Duncan was telling you, hey, you need to leave the Night's Watch to go and get the North Grove like we said you would. But you as a player decides, hey, I'm going to do that. Or no, I took my vows. So the whole point of this is to like, okay, we gotta force our player to go to the North Grove because that's where the story's going. My problem with it is, why have the stupid fight? Why not have us go with John towards Craster's Keep, and then something happens beyond the wall where you go like, okay, let's go find the North Grove, or no, let's not. And again, they can't not have you go to the North Grove because that's the plot of the storyline. So again, it should have been up to the player to decide, I'm going to fight with Britt because I hate that son of a bitch for murdering my family. But if a player chooses not to fight, it should have been like, okay, we beat him up, we knock him out, okay, I only defended myself, he's still alive. And then you go past the wall with John, then something happens. But no, we gotta... No, it doesn't matter what choice you made in the previous episode, you killed Britt, and you're automatically guilty. So now we got a prison break sequence, and then we gotta desert the Night's Watch. I know, kind of spoilers, but not really. But that's what's gonna happen next in the Wall storyline. But yeah, thankfully I had all that material to talk over the opening credits, so you don't have to worry about making something up. So all right, we're meeting with Daenerys Targaryen because we saw her dragon. So we're gonna convince her to give us Croft and his.
Tales of my dragons.
What the hell were they called? They were a small division of the Second
Desperate
Sons.
men, hoping for wealth, protection.
I don't know. They said in the
Liars,
last episode.
every one of them.
Yeah, Game of Liars.
And
That's what we're playing.
You are no different.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
Yeah, I'm a peasant. You're a rich bitch. We got it.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened?
Yes, it's a
I thought
dragon.
you'd seen a dragon before.
There's still a dragon.
Your reaction says otherwise.
One run-in was enough for me, thanks.
Clearly. Would you like to touch him?
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Unless you are afraid.
Yes. It's a dragon.
A man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid.
I did face a dragon. That's my whole point. That's what I'm making.
I think I'd rather not.
You're smarter than you seem.
Well, I mean, again,
I
that's
don't
the
think he
problem
likes
with
me.
this is any character in the
Then
show,
you
you
wise to
cannot
keep
win
your
against them. You
You claim
can't
you
kill
saw
them because they're
Drogon.
going to be in the
Give me a
show.
reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before.
I have this.
Drogon, how did you get that? What have you done to him? If you hurt him.
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You
Oh,
must have
Danny,
scared
you
him.
idiot.
He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself. So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared. Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies.
What lie?
To what end?
We showed, we
You want
had
gold?
proof.
A title? My undying gratitude?
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons.
Yeah, one of the contingents.
I need them to help me fight for my
I
family
forget what they're
back
called,
in
though.
Westeros.
Whatever
The
cross
Second
boys are
Sons?
called.
Has your reason failed you?
Please, if
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children.
I know,
and
you're
people suffering in
person of the
chains while
people,
their
right?
masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
I would only need a few men. Those who follow Croft could come with me, the rest are yours.
They are all mine.
There
That's
must
true,
be
they all are.
something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
We're not just sellswords. We're the best damn sellswords in Slavers Bay.
I know a few who might disagree with you.
His boasting aside, they were two of my best fighters.
And Beshka here, she has a history in Meereen. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Meereen?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Guess
Is
what?
that
We're going
what
into
you're
Meereen.
You're really considering this?
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all.
Why would you want a free
I believe
extra
that's more
hand? That
than
makes no sense.
You two will
Doesn't
join
make
Croft and
sense.
get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here.
So, for those who've seen the show, obviously you should have if you're here.
If I find
they
you've lied
have
or put my
fake
men in danger,
slaves go in there to have the slaves
I
actually
understand.
up to
Good.
rise up.
Croft will get you settled in.
So this again doesn't
It's
make
going
sense.
to be a long
It
night.
will though, because our sequence is basically that's how we were able, how they were able to do it. We give them cover and shit like that.
What the fuck happened back there? Are we really going into Meereen?
What's the problem with you and Meereen, anyway?
It doesn't matter now. does it?
So why are you making a huff and puff about it? If it doesn't matter, why are you huffing and puffing about it? If it does matter, why don't you just tell us so we can avoid whatever the problem is?
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Alright, back to Roderick. It's another episode later, so he's even more healed than before. He doesn't need the cane anymore, the crutch. His leg is
It's not your leg
fully
that's
healed.
the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
Look at me, Royland. Can barely hold this damn thing, much less swing it.
So, you're gonna give up then? There are other ways
No,
to fight.
you asked me if I think I could beat him.
Can't handle
I didn't
a
say I
sword
was
like
gonna
you
give
used to.
up.
So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do
So they're
something
trying to
unexpected.
mimic
Like
what happened
what?
with Jamie and Sir Braun.
I'll show you.
Because again, this whole game is like, oh, we mirror the show.
Bring your opponent down to your
So
level.
my problem with this is I don't even think we ever used this
When I
technique
attack
outside
you,
of this.
drop down, avoid
this
my blade,
sequence.
and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
I pushed X. I pushed X.
Let's try it again.
I think that's you have to fail on purpose. Yeah, I think that was a fail on purpose. Because they need to like, oh, it's a learning
Now
moment.
that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh!
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Well, why not? She's my fiancée.
Lady Elena, I hear we're to become sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
It's not really privately if your
Quiver.
brother's right there.
Good gods, you've grown.
Yeah, Quiver, because
You
he's
could
an
just
archer.
call me Arthur now.
Arthur, which
I hope
is
you don't
almost
mind
close
just
to
coming
Archer.
unannounced.
Very
Something's
clever,
happened.
Telltale.
I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here. We're to be married. You'll be calling Ironrath home soon.
Yes, well, that's why I came, actually. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority, and
And he wanted to teach you a lesson.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
So it doesn't matter
What?
if you convince
Blood
Elena
threatened
to
my
marry
family.
you, because they
Told
break the
my
marriage
father
off
if he
anyway.
refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the
I
damn coward.
seriously
He
doubt the
agreed,
Boltons
Roderick.
would let the
I am
Whitehills
to marry Griff
run
Whitehill.
roughshod like this.
That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Elena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help, but my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
Yeah, no treasure chest.
We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
You'd murder a man to prevent your marriage. I know Griffith's horrible, but to go that far...
You don't know what it's like, Roderick. You get to decide what you want to do and who you want to be. I'm expected to have my life decided for me.
Oh.
You wouldn't have to do it
We're
yourself.
having modern
if you didn't
day
want
in
to.
our medieval fantasy.
We have a way around that.
Literally, it's the culture. And no, that's not me approving of that lifestyle, but it takes me out of the immersion, like, oh, I'm thinking like I'm a modern day person, going, I want to marry for love, blah, blah.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers.
Like, that's more so in the nobility, because their marriages always are matched by whoever's running the house.
If you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound
Like, a
for the
bunch
Reach.
of the meetings in the show
What do you have to
are
lose, Roderick?
the leaders of a house
Griff has
picking a
been
marriage for their
nightmare for you
children.
and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to...
Oh, my cut off. Unpatchable.
Could you give us a moment? You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Helena.
I love you too.
Aw. I don't remember this sequence. I thought it just ends at the meeting after they leave. I guess it's just been that long since I've played through this. So I thought they just leave in the meeting, we go to another section, and then like later they're just in bed or something. I don't know, maybe I'm just forgetting stuff. Okay, so we're at Mira. We've been semi-ostracized from Marjorie. We,
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie...
Oh yeah, they blame Tyrion for... Oh yeah, Tyrion's trial's probably going on, that's right.
Marry his brother too. Not to mention Cersei and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
I mean, there's a guard right there. And the coal boy we can't get rid of.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact.
Why would I tell Tom that? I give him nothing.
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill.
We're talking about the Whitehills, not the Lannisters. A random guard isn't going to be familiar with every house.
Gold to someone here in King's Landing.
Like in the show, we see the Maester teaching Brand about the houses.
That's all you found out? I already knew.
So, I mean, I seriously doubt a random guard would know the names of all the houses unless they're directly dealing with them. Especially a guard who's here in King's Landing probably only knows, like, hey, Lannisters and the Tyrells and other notable players.
Marjorie's... she's not exactly happy with me right now.
I mean, obviously you don't want to have the guards over here anyway, because they can report, hey, I heard them mention Whitehills, but still.
She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Oh, I'll figure it out, Tom.
Well, whatever you decide, do it soon.
Yeah, shut up and go away, because I can't get rid of you.
It's nearly time.
And again, like, Tom's whole character doesn't make sense. Like, we could theorize, like, how it could make sense, but it doesn't. Like, a random coal boy wouldn't act like that. And he's really trying to be a spy for some power, like Varys or Littlefinger, or an original character Telltale made. He's not doing a good job of acting like a spy. He's visibly a coal boy talking with a noble woman handmaiden in broad daylight in the public. It's so dumb. But at least we're getting to a cool prison sequence. You know, maybe we'll find a catch-up pack and pretend to be dead.
Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Britt? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
We're looking at the map again. Why? We already know where we need to go. Well, kinda. I guess they need to remind the audience / player, hey, you gotta go find the North Grove. Here, we should actually, pick up the... This is actually important for later. It doesn't make that big of a difference,
starve to death.
but it'll help. So,
if I ever find a way out of here.
Yeah, we need that for later. Just like the Hey, remember the medicine we got? It's gonna be important later. Okay, so let's see what else is in here before I start poking around here. Let's look at the blanket.
Probably covered with fleas.
I mean, I think you would feel the fleas. Would fleas survive in a wintry environment like this? I would think they wouldn't. Bugs like warm, so that'd be the advantage to being in at the wall. It's like it's nice and cold.
This might help. It might be useful. Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it.
Why would you have it higher up where its smell could waft around the room more easily?
Just
not
sand.
that I imagine it smells good even without a piss bucket in there, but still.
Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless. No one out there. Don't know what I expected.
Well,
I can't move it.
Half frozen.
Won't budge. Garred!
And it's Kota.
What are you doing here?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him. Or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too.
Like, I don't get it. Like, someone's dead and two people say we didn't do it. They auto believe the corpse.
Out there who needs you. So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
I'm not sure I believe you.
What?
Why are you really doing this?
I wasn't lying, Garred. But, well, there is another reason.
I wasn't lying, but actually I was.
To the North Grove. You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black, but I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work.
You're a thief and you know how to pick locks?
I can try, but it may not do any good.
There's a loose stone over here. Can you see it? Yeah.
It's not moving, though.
Keep trying. Let me see what I can do.
Okay, so we want to use the trowel that we just found.
Garred, what are you doing?
Make some
Getting out of
more
here.
space between the stones to help push the rock.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, all right?
Yeah, just slide it out.
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think.
Oh, shit. I almost missed the prompt. That was me.
Oh, shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger?
Yes.
Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
Oh, Finn. Am I glad to see you?
I'm the sword in the darkness. Helping a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you.
Yeah, Finn joined the
Good
party.
in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
Oh, shut up.
You'll need another blade at your side.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
You're the one who
talk
steals
later.
everyone.
Move.
Shut up, Cotter. And the only reason I fought with Finn is because you stole a knife. And what, you just want to tag along because you want to be in the North Grove because that's the only place you're safe? At least Finn's a friend. And there's the werewood tree, a symbol of his vows. Well, they're already trying to kill you, so it's like
There's no
the
turning
vows
back
doesn't
now.
matter.
We're deserters for sure.
Well, they want to execute me for a murder I didn't do,
We're
so
breaking
yeah.
our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too.
Oh, we're all on board with deserting. Okay, cool.
Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads.
The vows I said here, I meant them. I was a brother. But the Night's Watch betrayed me. And that's on them.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. They
They know we're gone
treated
now.
Britt in like a week or something, which is ridiculous.
Then
We had to
how
have
fast can you
multiple
run?
episodes before Tuttle fully joined the Night's Watch. Like, that was crazy just to have, like, oh, we need conflict. We need a story, we need a section for the players to play, and we need a story reason. Hey, why would Garred leave the Night's Watch even if they wanted to be loyal or whatever?
It's worse than
Their,
I thought, isn't
their
it?
whispers sounded weird.
Roderick! There you are. Lady Forrester!
Oh, we do
What's
need the
wrong,
cane.
Mother?
I was mistaken
It's
earlier.
Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right.
I'll make sure the Maester is safe. That's what matters.
Just don't forget your promise, Roderick.
I won't.
The rest of
We're
my
go-
men are still in the grove.
We're gonna get Griff.
They could be here in minutes.
I'll need every one of them for what I'm about to do.
I'll have them here as soon as possible. Let's go.
Like again, if Whitehill's disobeying the Boltons,
Listen for my
then
signal.
it's
I'll
fine if
strike my
we,
cane when I
you
want
know,
to enter.
oppose them because it's not like we're breaking the Boltons.
We'll be ready.
And that's the whole
I'm coming
point, like
with you.
what we were talking
It's
about.
not
in the-
safe.
so
You should wait for
we
the
need
boat.
allies. Here's
care
our
if this is
allies.
safe.
Let's do it.
Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Here you go.
Together then.
Let's beat up a maester. What heroes? And I know it's Telltale really being on the nose about how evil the White Hills are.
Tried harder for a Forester.
It's a maester. Let's just serve whoever the Lord is.
I am the only lord who matters here.
You're not a lord, though.
Roderick.
You're a fourth-born son.
Tell your dog
You don't...
to obey its new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying
You?
me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the maester.
Let the maester go, Griff.
Not until he's learned his lesson.
What lesson?
Disobedient.
You didn't like how he treated you or your men or whatever? So yeah, hurt him so he can heal you worse next time.
Don't believe ya.
You're not the Lord here, Griff. And I'm tired of you pretending you are.
You think I'm fucking pretending?
Yes. Going I'm in charge here repeatedly the last episode really showed that you are pretending.
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your maester here. You can watch if you like.
Actually, I think it's your turn.
I don't think so, Roderick.
Yeah, they didn't want to try.
You're dead, Roderick!
I doubt that.
Grab him! Don't just stand there! He is not the...
Yeah, your 20 men ain't gonna beat all these guys.
What are your orders? I'm the only one here who gives the orders!
Take their weapons.
Yep, disarm them.
What are you doing?
Get the maester to safety.
Drop it! Now. This is my hall! You have no right to be here!
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so. My father will go straight to Roose Bolton.
Leave Ironrath. Take your soldiers and get out. Then maybe I'll show you mercy.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
You can hear me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will see that you pay for this! All of you! What's it gonna be, Roderick?
I'm not like you, Griff.
You're right. You are a fucking coward.
I am? I stood up to you repeatedly. What have you done?
Find the
Cried
White Hills
and-
to the cellars.
Yeah, there we go.
No one gets in or out.
So you can beat up
Bloody coward!
Griff as much as you like, up to the point where you break one of his eyes. He gets a cool eye patch, but, you know, I want to be better than a piece of shit like him.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not as long as they still hold Ryan. Kill the Ravens. All of them.
So that was fun.
I swear I will.
Fuck you and your queen.
That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of shit-brained fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells?
I'm glad to see you two are getting along. Warms the heart.
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
you
gonna
know?
do? Run out there swinging a fucking...
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, come on, Beshka. Leave the poor
Let
man
go
alone.
of me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck...
Mind your own business.
I will not let you two
need to
fuck.
worry about us.
Just take care of this. Because if she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody shote like you
Beshka,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
Will you stop trying to hit me? Whatever your problem is with Croft, just let it go.
You think this is about Croft? You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say?
Well, you're trying to hit me over it, so yes.
Your fucking uncle is the only reason I'm even here. He told you,
Leave.
little dragon queen, I would go into Marine with you. You get me burned by a dragon!
Just talk to me, Beshka!
We're done talking.
Let you. God, I hate, like, oh, I read the script. I saw you made a choice. Sure. Can't have real conflict and dialogue.
Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead.
I'm not going to do that! So what, you're gonna kill me because you don't want to go into some fucking city?
Yeah, exactly.
I was a slave!
Oh,
Here,
you're a
in this
slave.
fucking city.
Yes, slavery is bad, but I'm just like, oh, it's a slave. I haven't gotten over it. Like, because they needed conflict. Again, like a problem with a lot of Telltale games. Like, she should be yelling at Malcolm for like, hey, you ratted my secret out to Daenerys Targaryen.
When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them.
Well, the alternative is you'd be dead.
After a while, I thought the fear was gone.
But you had no choice.
I did. I decided my life was worth saving.
Oh my god. Like, we gotta keep with this whole stupid modern day mindset.
We couldn't sleep. When I saw him next,
I mean, if you don't want to live, you gotta let them win. Crying about, like, oh, I think I wanted to live. Oh, I'm such a terrible person.
I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me.
So, do you feel sorry for yourself or the people you killed? Make
I
up your
still
mind.
wanted to live. I wanted it so badly.
Then why are you crying?
My master watched as I did it, smiling. I could have killed
Let her
him for that
rant.
fucking
'Cause
smile.
that's what this is. She wants to rant and vent, so let her. I don't care.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
Oh my god! I didn't interrupt you, so that
got
means
my
I don't
freedom a long time
understand.
ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dezor Zoraza. Because of that man.
Hey, remember in the first episode, not the first episode, second episode where she couldn't, like, even say the dumb weirdo names? Now she's like, oh, I remember this guy's name.
Dead children.
Yes, that's what Daenerys is trying to fix.
Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Why is she gonna just drunkenly walk around camp? Wouldn't she just stay in the tent?
You shouldn't say that.
Alright, so the Tommen's wedding to Marjorie
Mira.
happened.
I'll meet you inside.
Oh wait, no it hasn't. No, he's just coronated as king.
What are you doing here? I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
What do you think? The same shit as before.
Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family. And someone in there is helping him. Look, I can't get you in, Marjorie's already furious with you. And I'm not really interested
And
in
what
joining
is she
you
mad
on her
about? The
bad side.
Tyrion thing?
You're on your own. Don't look at me like that.
Just change your facial expression.
Fine. But you owe me, understand?
I didn't agree to that. But that's the problem, is like...
She's with me.
They gotta have Marjorie pissed at you so you can sneak into the party.
We'll stay out of
And
trouble.
it's an excuse
I
to like,
promise.
oh, we gotta avoid Marjorie. I mean, Mira's still a noble woman. Wouldn't she have access to the party?
Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garred Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. I
It's
didn't
easy
want
to
to
forget.
drink stolen
Nothing you do
wine.
in King's Landing goes unnoticed.
No, it's just Telltale
Drink too
like,
much
oh,
once
did
and
you
you're
make the
forever
right
the drunken
choice?
Fool. Talk to the wrong people
Oh,
and...
Lord Tarwick!
God, he did the modern day wave and then go through his
Nothing.
hair to like
That
avoid
subject isn't fit
embarrassment.
for your delicate ears
Again,
anyway.
it's a modern day with this stupid
My
game.
ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Is there someone you'd rather be talking to?
Yes, I came here on purpose. You know that. You know that. That was the whole point of you letting me in.
What a shame.
God, is she stupid
Ruining
or
a perfectly
something?
good afternoon with that nonsense.
Perhaps someone should encourage them to argue elsewhere. If you'll excuse me.
And I thought you wanted to win over that guy. Why would you want a third wheel in the way?
Would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andross, you're being ridiculous!
Okay, so let's Assassin's Creed 1 eavesdrop on everybody. So you can actually do this in different orders and get different dialogue accordingly.
Oh, it seems so calm out there.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well...
Wasn't he a Lannister? One of their guard, but still.
Surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Not for lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spared no expense.
They spared no expense. Must be Jurassic Park. So yeah, they're still on the hunt for the coal boy who killed Damien. I think it was Damien. I don't know, it was one of them. And let's see, eavesdrop. We want to eavesdrop on everyone so we have as much information as we can get.
And why would you ever stop dealing iron?
Is there no longer a demand?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
And what would that be?
No. I can see what you're
No,
doing.
no.
I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
Eavesdrop, yeah, eavesdrop on them.
I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
Don't joke about penises. Good work.
It is a lot, but I know how to spend. But how did you manage it? Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andross.
Well, I've got my family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andross?
I'm not gonna tell you, random guy. Alright, any other interactions? I guess we'll look at the wine.
I recognize that wine.
You do? It's more Arbor Red? Some of Cersei's? Alrighty, let's start talking to people. We talk to them? Yeah, let's talk to them real quick.
Sarah? Lord Tarwick?
Well met, Lady Mira. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Have you had any luck?
Luck? With what?
I saw you looking at Lord Morgan over there. This place is full of eligible men. I assumed you were on the lookout for a husband.
That isn't really what Mira's interested in.
Nonsense. You must have your eye on someone.
Oh, don't press her, Garibald.
I'm only curious. No harm in that.
What can you tell me about Lord Morgan?
He's a handsome fellow, isn't he? He has an odd reputation, though. People say he's dangerous, but I couldn't say why.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Lord Tarwick. I should be going.
Stay out of trouble, Mira.
I asked, can I do more? Well, let me do
Hello
more.
again, Lady Mira.
Goodness, Mira. I didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Now you can't wait for me to...
Please
you want me to
excuse me.
stay and then you want me to leave. Which is it? And no, I guess we can't further interact with them. Alright. Let's go talk to Morgan then.
Oh, please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed
Impressed with what?
that you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me...
I've heard you stopped selling ironwood. Not on my account, I hope.
How did you...
So it's true.
It appears that you know most of the story already.
See, this is what Mira's storyline should be.
Pushed out of the ironwood business.
Navigating conversations,
All
you know,
thanks
making
to my
deals, finding out
partner.
secrets.
Bloody imbecile. Andross is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place.
Why would Lord Andross want to push you out?
You found a man he could manipulate. Someone who wouldn't demand an equal share. Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair.
But still,
Whatever Andross is up
it's a
to,
connection to
he
the
clearly
family.
thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard, are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Alrighty, so let's talk to Andross here.
Lord Andross?
Mira Forrester, did you come to poke your nose in my business once again? You have a nasty habit of doing that.
You're always so livid, Lord Andross. It can't be good for the Constitution.
You think you can mock me? You have no idea what you're up against.
Why don't you tell me then?
All you need to know is I've got powerful friends, Lady Mira.
Tyrion isn't the only Lannister interested in what I have to offer.
I don't know why you bring up
If you don't stay out of
Tyrion
my
while
way,
Tyrion's in
you'll
a
end
jail
up in the
cell.
Black Showls with the
Yeah,
Imp.
okay. Yeah, exactly.
Good day, Lady Mira.
Okay. Since, I think... Oh, we can't talk to them. I was gonna say, can we talk to them? Okay, but he's been removed. I guess since the option's there again, we might as well eavesdrop. I don't think we could get new information, though.
And didn't we agree to stop talking business?
All right, Rickard. How about something more personal then?
Oh, you're calling me Ricard now.
Well, when are you going to get married?
Isla!
That took a turn, didn't it?
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd be able to get more information. We had to actually just progress the story.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
Here, let me help.
That's very kind of you, thank you, but I'm fine.
Clearly.
I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid.
You look like you could use some company. What are you doing all by yourself?
I don't mind, really. I only came to discuss some business with Lord Andross. I'm told it's rude to leave early.
Oh? What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andross came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
I respect that. Trust is so rare in King's Landing.
I'm glad you think so. And just between us...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andross! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can.
Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Can't wait for him to get even worse in a few scenes later. Like, wouldn't she recognize Mira? Because Mira's so far the only one in these scenes that looks like her. Like, everyone's somewhat unique. At least in, like, clothing and hairstyle.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andross.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him.
Don't tease me, Lord Tarwick. I'll keep your secret safe.
I suppose I could tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I think we're gonna throw Sarah under the bus.
That is
Why
unfortunately
not?
the way things are.
She asked me not to tell anyone. But Sarah is a bastard.
Are you certain?
She was born Sarah Flowers. The Tyrells renamed her.
How incredibly disappointing. She seems so refined.
She's been lying her whole life. She even lied to me until recently.
How horrifying. And to think I nearly... Thank you for being honest with me.
It was the least I could do. And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
I don't think this ever actually gets back to you.
Lannister. 10 years ago,
Sarah will be pissed at
Lyman
you
was
for other
injured
things,
at the
not
tourney at
because
Lannisport.
you revealed her
He took a
secret.
bad fall from his horse. Needed
But I
milk
could
of a
be
puppy for
mistaken.
weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment.
Then why did you tell me?
Because of... Well, maybe I shouldn't have. I'd hate for Lord Andross to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andross?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to undo.
So he says that line no matter how this conversation ends, because if you lie for Sarah and like, oh yeah, she's actually an old family, he'll say it in a happy way, like, oh, I got some arrangements to do. Okay, so let's spill some more secrets.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andross, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble. Just leave.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else.
Lord Andross has betrayed you. I know everything.
What? What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at Lannisport.
He wouldn't... Andross wouldn't...
He's not your friend. He's been using you.
I trusted him.
He spilled your secrets. So why not spill his?
Andross is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
It's weird that he's able to find
But Andross is doing it in
sell swords amidst
No one
the
knows.
War of Five Kings,
Or at least
where the
he doesn't
Lannisters would
want
be
anyone
spying
to
them
know.
out.
I told him I'd keep quiet, but...
And you're helping him.
Yes, I've helped gather the men, but that doesn't... You bloody traitor. You promised me. Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
As have you, my lord. Because I know everything you're planning. And I'm going to destroy you.
I'm not sure, but I think that's the last we actually see of Andross. But I mean, like, that's the problem, is like, this is pretty much the peak of Mira's story. It should all have been this, her playing the game. But that's the most we get out of it. I mean, there's sure there's some more of her story along the way, but it gets way more narrow and less choice based.
Let's see that map again.
It's not going to help
now,
us.
Are you? Surprised you haven't taken it from my pocket already.
That's neutral Garred. I haven't even picked anything.
Here we are. Garred. How's the food?
Well, this won't last much longer.
If Finn wasn't eating all of it.
God, what an asshole.
I will have to stop soon, look for some food. We're on the right track. This way.
A bear symbol. So they don't have, like, the rights to the actress or whatever, but they still modeled wildling girls to all look like what's their face.
Complicates things. You stay here.
In
I'll
the
try and
show.
talk to her. I'm one of them.
You think you can have reason with a wildling?
Cotter! They might kick me around a little, but whatever you do, don't come out, alright? She has to think I'm alone. If she sees you, you'll only make things worse.
So I'm pretty sure all this choice will do is decide whether Cotter's pissed at you or not.
Near Ardholm. You know it? I won't hurt you. Alright.
You won't.
I'm one of you. I'm
One of us, not one of
sure
you.
look like a crow to me.
You're dressed like one.
You out here all alone, little pup? Come out or I'll kill your friend! Or I'll make him scream first!
Listen, I don't want to fight!
Then you shouldn't have come here.
I'll play along, why not?
He'll be alright. Won't he?
Ah! Ah! Oh! Stop! Please!
You don't like it? You best hope your little crow brothers come looking for you soon.
So yeah, if you choose to attack, that's what they'll do. So he always ends up with a gash in his arm. Stab her! Don't just brandish your sword and stand there, you idiot.
Over there!
The tribe of identical women. Because they couldn't be bothered to design multiple wildling models. And why would you take your cloak off? It's... Unless you're trying to really move fast. So obviously if Finn's not here, the fight goes a little differently.
Thanks.
Fuck! Cotter!
Well, she's super dead.
Our food! Hey! Garred! Garred, no! She's not fighting you!
She's stealing our
It's
food,
over.
so fuck off. Yeah, there we go.
What have you done?
Saved our
She was
food.
running away.
I don't care, she stole our food. And you think he'd be okay? Like, yeah, that's the whole thing with the free folk. They're tribal. They don't just like, oh, we hold hands, love and sing together or whatever.
Shit.
I mean, it's just, again, we need to have...
Don't touch me.
We need to have conflict. Like, even surviving in the north isn't enough. We gotta have extra drama on top of it. Like, surviving north of the wall and finding the North Grove. That's not enough. Oh, let's have dumb drama like every Telltale game has. And how come we don't take their weapons? And I don't see anyone's sword in their hand. Do we leave our swords behind too? Okay, so we took over Iron Rack. That's good. But we still have a traitor somewhere in our house. In the preview for next time, I already spoiled that we're gonna get an invitation to the White Hills
I thought
place.
I'd feel
What is it
better
called?
seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you? How
I
did
didn't
you
hit
know
him
when
at
to
all.
Stop?
I didn't hit him at all. I didn't hit him at all.
Could've. I suppose that's why you're the Lord.
I just knew it wasn't right. I wasn't the Lord I wanted to be.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears?
He isn't
Truly
gonna
has a
hear.
spy.
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to. The gates are barred and every raven in the rookery is dead.
My lord, there's been a message from High Point. Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss
High
a truce.
Point, that's what it's
He
called.
wants to make peace.
As if we're that naive.
Maybe this is an opportunity. A way to get behind their walls.
And do what?
Rescue
You'd be
Ryan.
putting yourself in danger, Roderick.
We could get Ryan back. This could be our chance.
You're right. Now that we have Griff, we can propose a trade.
A trade? His son for my brother. Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going ahead with this, at least bring the Glenmore soldiers.
We obviously need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
Yeah, exactly.
My lord, you cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Ironrath is ours again. The Glenmores will ensure it stays that way.
Let Arthur know at once.
Yes, my lord.
I'll start making the preparations.
To think that one of them might be spying for the Whitehills.
Duncan wanted you to travel to High Point without any protection.
Yet Royland would leave Ironrath defenseless.
Well, it wouldn't be defenseless. We still have men at arms here.
I'll need an advisor with me at High Point.
By rights, it should be your sentinel. But for something this delicate, perhaps you best take Duncan.
No. I could be diplomatic. Royland could be the other. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my master at
Any of
arms.
them betray us?
Royland's my sentinel. He comes to High Point. Duncan can stay here and defend Ironrath.
Well, actually, I would trust Arthur in the defense of Ironrath.
Roderick,
Duncan can,
I
don't
can't
know,
come to High
do
Point,
administration
but I
shit.
can't just sit around and do nothing. I want to help. Please. I'll do anything you ask of me.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor. Find out who it is. Find proof if you can.
I'll do my best.
I have faith in you, Talia. I've known Lord Whitehill a long time. He's selfish, greedy, and arrogant. But he'd never kill a guest in his own home. At least, I don't think he would.
I hope you're right, Mother.
Malcolm.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
You're my family too, Malcolm.
And I couldn't be prouder of you.
Good luck, my boy.
Shall we begin?
Listen up! There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains. We're here to make sure they don't see it coming. Therend, you take the north. Penn, the south. Asher, we'll take the east. And Kieran will cover the west. Make the enemy blind. Give the Unsullied a chance to get in and arm the slaves. The rest is up to them.
So this is right before that Grey Worm and some of the other Unsullied snuck into the city and freed the slaves, convinced them to rise up. So this is why the guards weren't alerted to the uprising until it was too late. So it does actually make sense.
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone. Justice belongs to the people of Meereen. Do not make them wait any longer.
What does she know of justice?
Is there a problem? If you can't do this, tell me now. The Masters will be judged by the people of Meereen, not by you.
No problem here. As long as we get the reward you promised.
You will have it. You will both do as Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly, or you will get nothing. Now go. Show them the hell they have made here.
Hoped I'd never see this place again. Tried to run once. Didn't make it very far.
Which way?
There's a path around there. Avoids the main street. Let's just get this over with. What's the matter, Croft?
You see how many guards are out there? How were you expecting to get past them? We'll be caught.
You asked me which way. This is it.
Then we'll stay out of sight. Follow me.
I forget what the indicator... Okay, yeah, you have to literally wait for them to leave. I thought they might, like, turn their head or something.
Can you see anyone?
Cover me.
Oh. Been used recently.
Blood.
What? No! I moved the cursor, not the goddamn control stick. No, I moved the right stick, not the left stick. I'll put it that way.
Someone's up there. Then we'd better move.
What are they doing?
Hey, Beshka! Beshka!
Yelwa Misha, Majesli wash. Shelshi wash.
Skuda juntas wa.
Yelwa Misha, Majesli wash. Shelshi wash.
Spalsa washka.
Majesli wash.
We have to go.
There's something I have to do.
Beshka, what are you doing?
Do you trust me, Asher?
We don't have time for this.
Just tell me. Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
Good. This won't take long.
Beshka!
Where are you going?
Follow her!
Yeah, we don't know our way in the city, so yes, follow her. So we need another major choice to decide. Oh, are we gonna side with Beshka or Croft?
Ingi dratule. Se was Rosliwang Yiras.
Why are you doing this?
10
Why
years
would they
ago.
speak English or whatever?
I should have killed you.
Beshka.
I should have fucking killed you.
Beshka!
So this choice is basically like, oh, let Beshka get her revenge, or have you follow
He
Croft's orders.
was my
So
master.
if you follow Croft's orders, you get Daenerys' reward, which is gold, which is useless, because the plot still has
The
to
man who
happen.
forced me to.
Nobody can blame you for wanting him dead. Do what
So
you
yeah,
must.
I'm gonna let
I
Beshka get her.
Have you
I
lost
know
your
what I
mind?
normally do
I'm
is
ordering you
pick
to back away.
the quote-unquote neutral option where I kill the master, so they're both pissed off because it's funny. But I think I'm gonna let Beshka get her
Do
revenge.
I shoot? You will do as I say. Both of you, take her weapon.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
And he'll pay for it. Once the city is free, he will be punished.
Punished by a queen who has no right to. His life means nothing to her. She does not speak for the children who died in those pits.
Asher, stop her!
I will get their justice.
I won't let you ruin this for me. You heard what
So yeah,
Daenerys
we're gonna
said.
stop Croft, but I highly recommend kill him yourself if you're playing at home.
Go ahead, Beshka.
Like, who cares if Croft is pissed off at you? It's not like he's gonna join us. And I know I kind of spoiled it already, but, you know, I'm just trying to point out, like, the game's choice, because we're at prison. They both yell at you when you kill them. This is very tame. What have you done? So they cross like, oh, the Khaleesi will have your head for this if you kill him and stuff like that. Yeah, kill him yourself is way more fun. But I just thought like, oh, let's side with Beshka on something because we usually don't, or we haven't been so far in this playthrough. We've been pretty Malcolm or whoever else over Beshka, and I do like her as a character. The problem is that usually siding with her is against the current objective. So it's like you have to really like her to pick her over like progression, even though you'll progress no matter what. And I know Beskha's the only character you can't get rid of that I happen to actually like. That's because she's actually like Asher's companion rather than like, oh, random character in the story that involves themselves.
I know the signs, alright? It's abandoned.
I'm gonna go make sure nobody's lurking around out here. Don't trust this fucking place.
Fine. Here. Let me take a look at it.
So remember getting the medicine in the first episode? Now is when it's important to have it. 'Cause if you don't have it, his wound won't be treated.
Ha! How bad is it?
I might have something that'll help.
Just hurry up.
Got a fresh poke for it.
If you're not gonna help, just leave it alone.
Alrighty, let's actually heal him. So, this is like several months later.
Just relax, will ya?
Maybe a year or more since the first episode?
Ugh, it smells like sick cow.
Why would this
The maester
poultice
at
still
House
work?
Forrester used it on my leg once. Not sure what it is, actually.
Do you even know what you're doing?
And you wouldn't
Hold
put
up
it
there.
over the armor.
almost
You
done.
take the armor off, then put it on. That's what's so dumb. Like, oh, let's put the poultice over the armor. Because they couldn't have an animation
so
getting him
tight.
shirtless
It does
and
if
then
you don't wanna
modeling
bleed to
him
death.
with shirtless and
Yes,
all that
maester.
stuff.
Oh,
But yeah, let's
got any
bandage
extra-
over the armor.
This far north and I still have to fetch the fucking wine.
some water or something, please.
I'll see what I can find.
It's a little busy work till the next scene happens. So, alright, let's walk around, see. I know going into the tent is what causes the next thing to happen.
Seems like a warning to me.
You find any water?
Not yet.
Actually talk to... Oh, okay, we can't actually talk to him. Alright, let's talk to Finn. And then we'll investigate.
Still don't trust him, you know.
I know.
He nearly got us all killed. Fuck, maybe that's what he wanted to happen. Why else would he bring us here?
I can't say I blame you. He's not giving me a lot of reasons to trust him right now.
Like, he constantly steals and lies to
Tries
us.
anything. I've got your back.
Like, it's... Like, the only thing with Cotter is around is because the game forces you to. Like, he tells you he's a goddamn wildling, and like, oh, Like,
Whoever
the
was living
wildlings
here
have
must have
been
left.
fairly
Too bad they didn't
hostile.
leave anything behind.
Like, John has to really win them over before they get relatively friendly.
Someone's still living here. Strange. Guess there's not much to do up here.
Yeah, draw stick figures.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Don't move. I'm warning you. Or I'll gut you like a fucking fish. You do look like a sad little fish, don't you? That happened a lot. I can fix it for you. Ah! Don't try that again.
Of course I'm gonna try it again. I don't want to die.
Want to kill her yourself, or should I do it?
Garred!
Drop your weapon!
Damn it.
Cotter.
Sylvie.
You're alive.
Who's this fucking snowball?
I told you I'd come back.
Who are these people?
They're friends.
You planning on introducing us, Cotter?
Right. This is my sister, Sylvie. She's the reason I brought you here.
No shit.
She can take us to the North Grove.
And of course, it's another lie by Cotter, because she doesn't know where the hell it is. Like, if they knew where the North Grove is, they'd be at the North Grove.
Lord Roderick. Lady Alyssa.
Gwyn?
Roderick, may I have a word? Thank you for accepting my father's invitation. I wasn't certain you'd come, but it's a good thing you did.
Be honest with me. If things get bloody, are you on my side or his?
My father honors guest right, just as you do.
Wow, can't
You
answer
didn't
the
answer the
question.
question.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted us to work together, but you refused.
You wanted me to suck his
So now
cock,
my
and
father
I
is
said
doing
no.
this his way. If you value your life and your family, you'll listen to what he has to say.
No, I'm not going to submit.
You need to take him seriously today.
Don't threaten me, Gwyn.
I'm not. I'm warning you.
So a threat.
Tread carefully today.
There are lords who wield power, and lords who like to make a show of it.
These walls hold 1,000 years of White Hill history.
Yawn, don't care.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
Oh, light cut off.
But our houses were
Unpatchable.
close once, and could be again.
Yeah, they could be. You guys
So
weren't
much
trying
of our
to
history has been
strong-arm us. How about an alliance and cooperation? Like, oh, we'll teach
Shall
you
we
the
get on
secrets of how to
The Great Hall
grow
is this
the
way.
ironwood trees and harvest them. In the exchange, you can't fuck with us like you've been.
Your soldiers seem on edge.
Well, what do you expect? The way they see it, the enemy is within
You
their walls.
invited us! You invited us! How are we the enemy? You invited
this?
us. Like, you can't go, oh, I respect guest right. Oh, you're the enemy within our walls.
Give
Like,
us
shut
a
the
moment.
fuck up. And you're the one who sent a spy into our house.
Is this your family?
Shortly before Griff was born.
So let's look at the stupid family that's against us.
Are these your brothers?
The eldest three, yes. Carl died of grayscale a few years ago. Ebbett's at the Citadel. Torrin serves Roose Bolton. And Griff, of course, wasn't born yet.
That must be you.
A much younger me. Yes.
You look a bit like your mother now. Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made.
Your father doesn't smile much, does he?
He used to, when my mother was still alive.
He's not smiling in the family portrait with her in his arm.
My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A White Hill is a White Hill, he'd say.
What a nothing
Come on.
saying.
We mustn't keep my father waiting.
I mean, I guess they wanted to have, like, what Tywin said in the shows, like, Tyrion might be the lowest among us, but he is one of us. Oh, look. Literally a firing squad above us.
Where's your father?
Strange. I'll go find him.
Yeah, it's strange. He calls us for a meeting, doesn't show up, has us in an empty room with a firing squad above us.
Don't show fear. That's what he wants.
Ryan for Griff, that's still our plan.
I'll follow your lead, my lord.
Let's have a look around, see what we find.
I'm gonna talk to everyone first. I think you have to interact with stuff till he shows up, so
Are
it's
you all right?
basically a
I don't
loading
know what
screen,
Lord's
kind of
planning,
like in the last episode
But I'm
when
not
we were on the
leaving here
wall.
without Ryan. Not when we're so close. I won't just turn and abandon him.
We came here for Ryan, and I mean to get him back.
I know you do. I hope it doesn't come at too great a cost.
Okay, let's go find Royland, and then we'll start poking at the objects in the room. No, I didn't want to go up the stairs. Damn it, game.
Far enough.
What's Lord Whitehill planning?
Bloodshed, most likely. We won't go down without a fight.
I mean, there's two of us.
Just follow my lead, whatever happens.
Okay, so let's poke.
Why all this? If they mean to betray us.
Bread and salt would mean we're protected by guest right.
He's testing us, seeing what we're made of.
Roderick!
Welcome he's been to us this whole series.
Lord, my men say you've been acting a bit tense. You're not nervous, are you?
Robb Stark went to a feast, and look what happened.
I'm nothing like Walder Frey. And unlike Stark, you don't even have bodyguards.
Father, please. Can we just get on with this?
I mean, yeah. Roderick was at the Red Wedding. He knows what the hell how it went.
Why? You know, your father once called High Point a keep for the gods. What story?
Hey, remember when you spat on my father after you learned of his death? I remember that.
Stop talking about it. If you ask me, I'd say he was envious.
I'm not here to admire your hope.
Surely there's time to reminisce about old
Remember, you spat on him?
Not your friend.
Yeah.
Lord, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family.
Yes, it's called Westeros Sea culture.
Let's toast to family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick?
To family.
To family.
Family.
We noticed that, I don't care.
Now, tell us why we're here.
The Ironwood business is thriving, Roderick. In fact, the Boltons want weapons faster than we can make them. And when Roose Bolton wants something, I like to give it to him.
So, in other words, you need our help.
Don't be so damn full of yourself. You Foresters
coming from the pompous
are
fan.
headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm.
Yep, sure
Would be
do.
a shame for all that knowledge to be lost.
Well, then don't be a psychopath.
Help me craft Ironwood for the Boltons, and I'll make sure you Foresters survive.
As if he'd protect us.
If you think you can threaten...
So you're proposing an alliance?
An alliance?
So why the fuck are we here? Like, this is...
He'd make us his slaves.
Like, this is... They always have to have conflict. Like, we gotta have conflict.
I'd consider an alliance.
You see what I have to put up with?
Just give him time.
Like, the whole of this game is they constantly shove your face in the mud and tell you to take it. So you can either choose to be defiant or choose to be obedient.
I've seen this coming since you refused to kiss my ring.
Okay.
Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to
then
get what
begin
you want.
slaughtering your small folk.
Funny
You already have been slaughtering the small folk. We talked about it in the previous episode.
What are you getting at?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son.
And
he
you
was there
imprisoned my
by
brother.
order of the Warden of the North.
Now it's my turn to propose.
Yeah, and you broke Roose Bolton's orders of splitting the forest between me and
we
you.
Want Ryan
You took
back,
them all.
And we want him today.
Like, you can't go, oh, you're breaking the Boltons' deal or whatever. Like, what is it, son of a bitch? Bring the boy.
Ryan! Mother! Roderick! I thought you'd forgotten about me.
No!
Father, no!
What are you doing? You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
And you did the same to mine.
He's not going anywhere.
Let him go, or I'll have Griff
This is
killed.
not what we agreed.
Blame him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive again...
You think I give two shits about Griff? About my fucking fourthborn? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Foresters never learn.
I'm not afraid of you!
Can I fucking murder him yet?
Try it!
Ryan,
and
shut
you'll
up!
die!
Help me! Let him!
Go on then. Do it.
What?
You think I won't?
I know you won't.
Don't test him, Roderick!
Because for all your bluster, all your posturing, you care about your son. Whitehill is still a Whitehill.
You know what, Roderick? You're right.
We're gonna definitely buff up Griff after all that shit.
We'll make the trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son. Fine. Now, get the fuck out of my hall. And the gods have mercy on us both when the Boltons come for their ironwood.
It won't be long, Lord. And when they come, I hope that bastard flays you alive.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Why are you sorry? I got what I wanted out of this meeting.
Iron from ice!
There it is. The East Watcher. Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
We'll need to take those two out first. How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more. To answer your question, too many to fight head on.
Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them.
Aye.
Come on, let's get moving. Beshka.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Focus. We have to move. This mission won't wait for us.
You're right. Sorry.
So obviously her response there will be dependent on, did you let her kill the master or not? So since I did, she's slightly less pissy.
I've got the
But if you did kill the master or had prevented her from doing it, you'd have been like, all you care about is your mission.
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us, but she won't do.
Why would he say nothing as he clearly sees intruders killing his friend? What an idiot.
We'll split up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you. So, which'll it be?
Let Croft decide.
You want to be the leader? You decide.
I'll go over the top. You just make sure to clear the way.
We'll have to take care of him first.
He'll see you.
Okay, give me an option then. Why is he not screaming or going, ah, the guy's dead? That was a really long time for now to go, help, we're under attack!
I think he got the easy job.
Keep moving. Quick, the guards on the roof.
We'll take care of it.
I'll get rid of them.
I've got it. Go!
No. It's too much.
What?
It's too much. You'll ruin it.
I know what I'm doing.
Doesn't look like you do.
Little rat.
You say something? Well?
I said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Just keep doing it that way. You tell me when your sword breaks.
It won't break. You inhabit first. See how you like it.
All clear down there? Hey!
That glitched out. That's okay. Why wouldn't he scream? Ah, I'm falling!
They're still up there. On the right. Take them out, and you'll be clear to secure the beacon. They break through. I'll keep them busy.
We can finish this. Just look at them. 2 men. We've dealt with worse. Let's rush them and be done with it.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion by ourselves. This is nothing. We end it. We can get out of here. Me, you, Croft.
We stick to Croft's plan.
Yeah.
Take care of them first.
Yeah, we're gonna do Croft's plan, yeah.
Alright.
Only because she got her vengeance, might as well keep Croft somewhat happy. It doesn't really matter, because again, unless you 100% follow Croft, you're not gonna get Dany's reward. But, you know, it's dumb. Like, I don't see any reason to, let's break the plan, because Beshka says so. And there you go. That's why the plan doesn't work. So we have to have the sequence anyway, even if we did rush them. So again, like, that's the real problem with this, is like the illusion of choice. It'll give you a choice, and like, oh, you make a decision. Only for it to undercut it from beneath you, just because they gotta have the plot.
Well, hello.
So while I do like this, it's more along the lines of how well the story's written rather than the gameplay, because games like The Walking Dead Season 1 had more choice that mattered than this.
Cut the fuse!
Like, I'd even argue Wolf Among Us did a better job as well with the matter of choice. As for, like, say, like Tales from the Borderlands, there's a lot more variance, so choice does matter, but again, the plot's got a plot, so the ending's more or less the same. We didn't prevent them from lighting it, but the beacon itself has been broken down, so no one will see it.
Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Croft!
Croft!
Quit your whimpering. I'm not dead yet.
You hear that?
It's starting.
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
He nearly didn't.
I was terrified when you called Ludd's bluff, but you knew exactly what you were doing.
That's
now
right.
Ryan will be coming home. He'll sleep in his bed, eat at our table.
We'll celebrate once Ryan has returned safely. We still need to make the trade.
You're right, of course. Still, you did well today. Don't lose sight of that.
My lord, look.
Yeah, it's all empty.
Where are the
Begs
guards?
the question of who let us in? Because the portcullis isn't like an automatic door. Arrows. So that means there was a fight. And blood, yeah.
Dahlia? Duncan?
Where are the Glenmores?
Where's anybody?
Yeah, it's very empty. Guess who?
Wait here.
I mean, Lord Whitehill did say the Boltons were coming soon to pick up the ironwood. Which is weird that they'd come to the actual holdfast and not where they're harvesting the ironwood.
It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I didn't mean to offend you.
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it? Let's hear it, shall we?
I think he was in it, wasn't he?
I will. Roderick!
Roderick! Welcome back.
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
How courteous. Now I know where your sister gets her manners.
Well, she'd get it from her parents, but sure.
We've had a lovely time together. Haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
So next time, we'll be dealing with Ramsay again.
Ethan was the first Forester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garred. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't
I'm
what
not
you think it
asking
is.
him.
Justice was for Marine to deliver, not you.
But we did as you commanded.
These aren't sellswords, Asher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt.
Oh, that was bad. They had the guard in there. You're supposed to show Tyrion's face. Telltale unpatchable. Telltale unpatchable, but I love that I'm listening in the church, so that's great. Oh, Telltale. And then, oh, that's it? Wow, that was abrupt. Okay, so let's get out of there. No point in seeing the... Yep, servers are down. Yeah, we know. I seriously doubt Neo Telltale's gonna renew the license all of a sudden and turn the servers back on. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the stream. That's it for the video. Thank you all for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All the good things at all the usual locations, which would be YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. You want to see more than just videos from me? Check out local Skitter, Twitter, Minds, and BitChute. All more content very soon. Quick reminder, all those channels I just listed are free. All I'm asking for is your time and attention. So go check them out. And thank you for that extra consideration. So yeah, I'm gonna take like a 5 to 15 minute break, and then we'll do the next episode. So if you want to see that, stick around. If not, I'll catch you another time. Take care. Bye for now.